So hello and welcome back to Suchitra's Biology. Hope you are doing good. Okay, so today I am going to start a chapter from NCERT Class 12, that is Human Health and Disease. Okay, so I will divide this chapter into small topics. Okay, so now I will tell you about the some microorganisms that cause some diseases in humans. Okay, first of all, let me discuss what is health. So, health can be affected due to lifestyle changes. Health can also be affected due to some infections. Okay. Or health can be affected due to, some defects. Okay. Some defects that we are born with. Okay. So, health can be, written genetically. Okay. If we have any disorder that we have inherited it from our parents, okay, so this can be genetically inherited. So health can be affected by lifestyle changes. We can develop any disease or disorder due to bad lifestyle, okay, like drinking alcohol, smoking, etc., not exercising. Okay, now this one I have already told. And due to infections are caused due to the microbes, right? The microorganisms, various microorganisms like viruses, protozoans, bacteria. Okay, so health can be affected by these three factors. Now there are some microbes that cause various types of diseases in human beings. Okay, like bacteria, like viruses, protozoa, then what else? Bacteria, virus, protozoa, helminths. Okay, so these are the most common microbes that cause diseases. Now let's see example in each one of it. Okay, first is the bacteria like streptococcus pneumoniae. Okay, streptococcus pneumoniae. The streptococcus pneumoniae causes pneumonia. Okay, the first disease that is caused by a a bacteria, that is pneumonia. Okay, that is caused by the bacteria streptococcus pneumoniae. What it does, it infects the respiratory system, right? Respiratory pathway or a respiratory system, and due to that mucus and cough, sneezing, all these are the symptoms. Okay, pneumonia, a fever, etc. Now another disease that is caused due to bacteria is typhoid. Okay, typhoid, it is caused due to bacteria salmonella typhimurium. Salmonella typhimurium. What is typhoid? Now this bacteria infects human beings. Actually it infects the small intestine, or it affects the small intestine. Okay, streptococcus pneumoniae infects the respiratory pathway, and salmonella typhimurium infects the small intestine. Due to that, what happens? There will be loss of appetite. Okay, weight loss, then fever. Okay, so these are the symptoms, and the digestion will be affected. Okay, there will be no a proper digestion of the food. Now this typhoid, we can have typhoid due to what? Infected, due to the intake of infected water and food. Okay, when we consume infected food or water that has Salmonella typhimurium in it, then it will affect the small intestine and will there is a test for typhoid that is known as Vidal test. Vidal test. Okay, known as Vidal test. So when a doctor sees the symptoms of typhoid, then the doctor prescribes this test, that is Vidal test. Okay, so this test will give positive if you are infected with Salmonella typhimurium, otherwise it will be negative, right? Now let's discuss the disease caused due to protozoans. Okay, protozoa, protozoans. First one is malaria, right? Malaria. It is caused due to mosquito, female Anopheles mosquito, right? So that mosquito is not a protozoa, but the protozoa, the female, the infected Anopheles mosquito have this protozoa in its body, and when this mosquito bites the person, the protozoa are transferred from the mosquito's body to the person. Okay, then the person becomes infected and it gets malaria. Okay, so malaria is caused by a protozoa and it is transmitted to female Anopheles mosquito. Basically, this female Anopheles mosquito is a vector. Why? Because this is the protozoa. Okay, now it has to enter into human, but it does not directly enter into the human body. Okay, it needs what? Mosquito. Which mosquito? Female Anopheles mosquito. Okay, this one. So this protozoa is in mosquito's body. Now the mosquito will bite the human and the sporozoids are transferred into human's body. Then the RBCs are destructed and so the malaria happens. Okay, I will make a separate video on the life cycle of malaria in the next part. Okay, in this chapter only I will make a separate video. So malaria, what are the symptoms of malaria? Fever, okay, chills. These are the symptoms. Okay, the fever will be recurrent, means it will happen every 3 to 4 days, high sustainable fever. Okay, now another example of protozoal disease is Amabiasis. Okay, this is caused by a protozoa, Entamoeba histolytica. This is the name of the protozoa. Okay, now this Amabiasis is also caused due to the ingestion of infected or unhygienic food and water. Okay, so that this is the reason why it is said we should drink purified water, right? And we should not eat raw vegetables because it can have those these bacteria or the protozoans, okay, which can affect the human body, right? So it is also caused due to infected or unhygienic food and water, just like the typhoid, right? Typhoid was also caused due to the ingestion of infected food and water. It also infects the this Entamoeba histolytica also affects the intestine. Okay, affects the intestine. So there will be again digestion problem, etc. Right? So these were the two protozoal diseases. One was malaria, another was what? Another was Amabiasis. Now the next one is due to viruses, right? First example is what? AIDS. AIDS stands for acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Okay. Now, what does these words mean, right? Acquired means what? Anything that you have acquired after birth. Okay. It is not that you are born with this. This disease is not you are born with. Okay. It is you have acquired after birth. Acquired immunodeficiency means what? Your immune system is very weak. Immunodeficiency syndrome is what? A list of symptoms. Okay. The person who is infected with AIDS will have a lot of symptoms. Okay. So it is known as acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, and it is caused due to a virus known as HIV. Okay. It is caused due to HIV, human immunodeficiency virus. Okay. HIV virus. Now it basically what does? It affects the T helper cells. T helper cells have a very great role in the immunity, okay, cell mediated immunity, and this HIV virus infects these T helper cells. Okay, so there will be a deterioration in the immunity of the person. Okay, so this was the immunodeficiency due to the because it affects the T helper cells. So the person's immunity becomes very weak. Due to that, many other infections can occur. Okay. Other example of diseases that are caused due to viruses are hepatitis. Okay, hepatitis A, B, D. Okay. Now I was telling the disease that is caused due to helminths. Okay, helminths. There are two diseases that are caused due to helminths. First one is Ascariasis, and the second one is Filariasis, filariasis. Okay, filariasis and Ascariasis. Now, filariasis is caused due to Wucheria bancrofti and Wucheria malai. Okay, it is not khane wale malai. Okay, Wucheria bancrofti and Wucheria malai. Filariasis is caused due to filarial worms. Filarial worms, Wucheria bancrofti and the malai. Okay. Now, Ascariasis is caused due to round worms. Round worms like Ascaris. Okay, Ascaris, round worm, Ascaris. Filariasis affects the person who is infected with this Wucheria bancrofti or malai will have what? It will have a the person's lymphatic system will be affected. Okay, lymphatic system affected. Okay, the lower lymphatic system is affected. Okay, so the lower lymphatic system is affected. Okay, lower lymphatic system and some genital organs also. Okay, and genital organs. It is a slow growing disease. Okay, this helminth can be there for several years. Okay, it can survive for several years, and it is a slowly developing chronic inflammatory disease, okay, of the lower limbs. Okay, now Ascariasis is the roundworm Ascaris, okay, caused due to Ascaris. It affects the intestine, okay, intestine. Now this filariasis is caused due to mosquito bite, okay, infected mosquito biting. All right, now some diseases in humans can be also caused due to fungi, okay, fungus, okay, fungus belonging to the genera Microsporum, okay, Microsporum, like Trichophyton and Epidermophyton, okay. These called ringworms. These are the cause of ringworms, okay. Now these fungi cause skin diseases, okay. You have observed some dry scaly lesions in your scalp also, okay, that is caused due to fungus, or there can be dry scaly lesions between the two fingers of the toes, okay, this area of the toe, it is known as groin, okay. So this can be caused due to infection with fungus. So these were the common diseases that are caused by some microbes, okay, in human body. So this was all about today's video, okay. The next topic I will make a separate video, okay. There will be a series of this chapter, okay. So if you like the video, then do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.